Okay, so here we are. Quick update. I continued cleaning the transmission, and once I started cleaning it, then I kind of started masking some of the key bolts linkage, and then my little serial number sticker peeled off, and before I knew it, I had some of this in my hand, and we were painting. So here it is. Went and ran a few errands with the old lady, came back, threw a coat on it, top and bottom. That's gonna be pretty spectacular, I think. Look nice and clean in the bay with that guy. And yeah, took off a few brackets here. Where are they at? There's one there. One underneath that jack handle. Okay, these guys I'm gonna clean up and either actually have them re-zinced or maybe I'll paint them. We'll see. But took those off, just added detail, a couple little things. You don't want to make everything just painted silver. So yeah, here we are. Okay, moving along on the wagon project. Boom, transmission's got a first coat of paint on it. We'll hit it with some clear eventually to match this thing. Okay, and yeah, eventually it's gonna make it all back in the car real quick here. All right, and here we go, back to the little small projects. I wish I had the vlogger discipline to document everything. We're just not there yet. So I'm doing some stuff off camera that I think is kind of boring, We're just, last time you saw it, I think I was just cleaning it. Now we got a little bit of freaking high temp silver on it. All right, couple coats of that, a little something left in there. These are actually oh my gosh. Okay, let me try to actually really talk to you guys here, dude. These cans are like $18 a piece, man. So I actually didn't know that. I don't remember this costing as much last time I bought it, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can comment. Maybe the price went up because of COVID. Yeah, I'm rocking Crocs because I'm in the garage chilling, okay? Whatever. Get off me. Try some on. You might probably like them. Anyway, yeah, sponsor me too, Crocs. But high temp silver. Bam. All right. Lay it down. Light coats, light coats, light coats, light coats after you clean it thoroughly, right? Then, like I showed you at first, got the satin clear going on it because, I don't want it too blingy, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully it gets a nice satin finish. I think I used the satin finish on the block, but it's kind of shiny too, so we're about to see, but yeah, little progress report. The wagon transmission's painted, block is painted up. We'll pull the masking tape off. This is the hood rich refinish right here. This is when you want to keep it cheap and make it look kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? Make it look cleaner at least. And while it's out, it's a little bit easier to wipe oil and stuff off the paint than it is to get it off the raw block. I wish I was as cool as some of those super clean OEM boys, but I'm a hot rocker, so I'm gonna paint this bad boy, and yeah, then I can clean it because I know it's gonna drip. So we'll see you later. All right. We have a lot going on here, as you can see. It's a little crazy in here, but we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna get through it together. Okay, we've got project car number 1. This is a 1990 Civic hatchback, SI trim level. It's a car I've had for many years now, probably 20 years. Yeah, about 20 years with this car. It's been multiple iterations and wheel combinations and all kinds of things on this car. But this is how she currently sits as we prepare it for its best version, the best version we've ever seen of this car. So as you can see, the engine is out. I've been slowly prepping the bay, not planning on shaving it or doing anything like that. We are just going to, you know, just freshen it up. Just get it all nice and shiny again. Get everything as shiny and bright as we can. And then for the exterior, it's gonna hopefully get paint sooner than later. If anybody knows a good body guy, send them my way. But as you can see, carpet's out, sound deadening's been lifted up for the most part. It's also a storage unit, got some parts all in here. And then, we got our engine here for it, and a bunch of other miscellaneous parts for different projects. Few parts that we want to open on camera today, but after we see what car we're working on. So this is the '89 Civic Wagon. You know, well, you guys don't know, but you'll probably learn pretty quickly here. I absolutely can't just leave stuff alone. So when the engine came out, well, didn't even have to take the engine out to do the timing belt, but we did. And then it just kind of snowballed into the unknown. So for a moment we thought we're gonna B-series swap this thing, keep it all-wheel drive, and after ordering mounts, we realized you have to cut the transmission bracket off just like a K-swap. So at that point it's kind of like, well, I don't want to mod the frame rail just yet. Like, I don't want to cut this car up. It's actually a pretty decent representation of the all-wheel drive wagon. And people are chopping these things up and taking the guts out of them to make all-wheel drive cars. So I don't really want to do that to this car yet. Because it's a 1989, been holding on to this thing for so many years already. Just do the math, you know what I'm saying? This is an old car, so for us, this is a classic. You know, a lot of people like Chevelles and Mustangs and Camaros and stuff, but for some of us, this is kind of like our classics because this represents the era at which we got involved in cars and maybe did some motorsports activities in it. So yeah, first things first is we need to get this car moving under its own power. So I can go to the body shop. There's a door on the other side that needs to be painted. And as you guys saw, the hatch needs to be painted. And funny story, a few days out of paint the last time, this thing got tagged in the rear. And I didn't think anything of it, but the hatch had kind of like lifted up just a little bit right here. I didn't think anything of it because it was already banged up. The hatch that was on here was banged up already, so I couldn't really tell what the damage was. So being a Johnny Nice guy, I let him go. And years later, decided to attack repairing this hatch. And upon putting this new hatch on with some new hinges, because I realized those hinges were up there were bent. Now, yeah, dude, got to get the little trunk section pulled because you can't quite close the hatch all the way, so it's just barely off, probably like a 1/4 inch. So back in the garage, I think tonight might be a good opportunity to open up some of these packages for our little ghetto tech freaking budget repair here we're doing on the wagon. Yeah, getting the timing belt back on this thing, so like I said, maybe we can make it a running car again. Nothing sucks more than having three pushers for all the guys out there with multiple projects. I'm sure you guys totally understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, we're gonna get on this first, okay? Project number 1, repair and install into the wagon. Project number 2, we need to get this thing prepped for body work, or prepped for the body shop for paint, and get this thing back on the ground and moving under its own power with our engine there. I know you guys see a turbo manifold on there. That's just me having fun in the garage. I don't know if that's gonna actually stay on there. We do have a Skunk 2 header that will probably go back on the car, keep this thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do because some of the guys, some people out there know the history on the car. They know it had a Kraftwerk supercharger on it. Supercharger kit is somewhere in the pile of parts. That's probably gonna go back on the car. That's why we're gonna use the header. No, I'm not gonna sacrifice going turbo and keeping the B16, the little torqueless wonder. We're gonna throw the header, find the blower somewhere over there, and it's gonna go back to a supercharged setup, and we'll put it back in this thing. Okay, so let's get to it. Next, you guys should be seeing me open up these parts right here. All right. All right. Okay, let's tilt down just a little bit. Man, this solo filmmaker stuff is crazy, dude. Much respect to all the vloggers out there that already have this vlogging recipe figured out already. Number one, intro to being a YouTuber. It sucks shooting by yourself. You gotta set the camera up, frame it, like pull focus. I don't even know if I'm in focus right now, to be honest with you guys. I think I'm in focus. We're gonna hope for the best. We gotta get this engine and cylinder head back together. There's nothing worse than owning a bunch of cars and paying registration and registration lapsing and fees, all because you don't want to put the engine back in the car, or you're just not prioritizing putting the engine back in the car. So the time is now to take action, boys and girls, of course. We need to make the cars run so we can have fun again. We can go to events and just cruise around and enjoy the cars with our friends. Got a little bit of time on my hands and even less money, but we're gonna get it figured out and we're gonna get the thing running. So obviously I'd love for the channel to launch on something that's extremely dynamic and fun and huge horsepower. However, you guys are gonna see the real life of my day-to-day experience in an automotive world. So first things first, we need to get the daily running, or the daily for the daily. We need to make that run first, and then we can get to the fun stuff and make a little bit of power, and then we can plan on doing something else afterwards on a vehicle that we'll just not talk about for now. As you can see, some things are from Amazon. A lot of things are from Amazon. And yeah, again, it's just a really simple ZC, single overhead cam ZC, non-VTEC, perfect for an older 89 SI type vehicle or a replacement for a D16 A6 or whatever. Let's see what we got in the packages, and then we'll figure out what else we need. And after we get the packages open, we'll start trying to locate parts somewhere around here. We might have a clutch, and we gotta find the rest of the parts to put the engine back together and throw it back in the car. First things first, flat item here. All right, bam, Fel-Pro head gasket. I'm gonna take this to work and compare this to one of the Skunk 2 head gaskets. And if there is a Skunk 2 version of it, I might actually go with the Skunk 2 MLS gasket, the multi-layer steel gasket. I'm pretty sure this is steel, and I'm sure this is fine. Fel-Pro is a reputable, long time, old brand. It's probably fine. We might run it, who knows. What else do we have? Again, we're trying to keep it budget friendly. The car is kind of, it's one of those cars that sometimes you want to keep it forever, sometimes you just want to sell it. I've had it for a long time, just been through so many things. Car's been tagged a couple times. For some reason, the driver's side door never wants to match the rest of the car. It's always mismatched for some reason. However, I like the little car for some reason, so I keep holding on to it. So I'm kind of riding this weird line of like budget, but maybe slightly upgrade. But I tell you what, fellas and ladies, of course, I took a risk on these. These are from Amazon as well. I can't even remember the name of these things, but there's some head gasket, there's some head studs in here. Why did it say to open right there? What do they know that I don't know? Then what? Yeah. I think I'm trying to remember the name of these head studs on Amazon. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hi ha ha head studs. So maybe that's what they say when you call their facility over a warranty issue with your head studs. Hi ha ha. That was pretty mean. We'll see if they work though. Next thing we have here, another Amazon package. Dude, you know, it's been a while since I've been able to buy parts, you guys, so I'm kind of getting back up to speed here. Took a little hiatus from Hondas while I was working for a media company. I really didn't do any Honda stuff. Did automotive. I think I just cut myself, you guys. Whatever. Paper cuts are the worst. But yeah, took a little break, so haven't really worked on my cars in a long time. Did help a friend get his car running a few years back, but not really investing or working on my own stuff. So it's kind of fun to get back into it. Even if it's just small, low budget projects, there's still a lot of fun to be had with cars. So I'm having fun just doing this timing belt replacement. This looks like the timing belt kit. Also made in China. A premium timing belt kit, single overhead cam, naturally aspirated. Is there a turbo one we don't know about? Okay. There's some branding on the box, finally. A little bit of branding is always nice. It's kind of weird to just get stuff in brown boxes, man. All right, made in China, timing belt kit. Got the A premium, AP, A premium timing belt kit. Let's see. It's childproof. Oh, dang. I've never seen a timing belt kit open like this. I've been trying to flip this lid open, as you guys can see, for a few seconds here, but this is how it opens. So, as you can see, boom, we got a timing belt in here. Not the thickest, you know. What else is in here? I don't know about this, guys. This might not go in the car, I'll be honest with you. Some seals. Got an idler. Little idler pulley there. You know what I'm saying? Then what else do we have? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Y'all know, you know what I mean? Like, you ever just take something out the box and it's kind of like, I'm also a cancer sign, so they say to trust your gut. We might order another timing belt, friends. Yeah. I'll pull up the ad. Maybe I'll put the ad in the video. This thing. I don't know. It's proper thickness. It just, sheesh, I don't know. Not sure what's in here. Let's see. Oh, we got a little cheap water pump. I don't know. Car didn't overheat when it popped the belt, but you know, we'll see. If we're in there, maybe we'll do it. Then we got another, this box got a little weight to it. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. And now we can see the cylinder head here. It's a fresh rebuild, it's basically like a real mild, it's not even real mild. It's a stock rebuild. Shout out to homie Hector over at Lozano Performance in San Marcos for lacing me up. It's like I said, car's supposed to be stock. It's supposed to be a daily driver, it's supposed to pass smog. AC is supposed to work, we're supposed to just be able to get in it. Mob to freaking Los Angeles for a meet or whatever, chill. No issues, just going low and slow, okay? So we didn't do a whole bunch of high performance stuff. Yeah, no, could've got a cam and valve springs, retainers, and you know, maybe I could change my mind, but at the time, the plan was to just put it back together, nice and clean, make it a car again, okay? So, still solid head. Fresh valve job. I mean, it should run better than when I first had it, you know what I'm saying? Got that open. What do we have here? Big hint. Box says, innovative mounts, part number 19153-60A. Didn't go super crazy on the bushings, that's what that means. And it is a 88 to 91 Civic CRX EE4 replacement mount kit, D series 4-wheel drive. So, you know, when it doesn't say specifically wagon on it, I'm kind of like, man, I hope it's the right stuff. On the site, it does say that they're wagon replacement mounts. So I've been waiting for these things it took like 2 or 3 weeks for them to arrive. I assume they must make them to order, because how many people are really ordering stock replacement mounts for a Civic Wagon? My dumb ass did, so here they are. All right. Okay. It's interesting when you work in the industry for a while, you kind of like expect, you know, like a sticker. Like I don't know. Like this is fun to me. So like, I don't know. Put something in the box, guys. Like nothing to represent the brand. So I'm gonna put these mounts on the wagon. I don't have a sticker to represent Innovative Mounts. So you guys can put one maybe in the mail to me or something. But yeah, like nothing in the box, man. Nothing in the box, boys. Like, I don't know. Well, let's see. I could be wrong. There could be some shit right inside this. So let's go ahead and open it. I'm talking trash. I should just reveal the mounts, right? All right. They got it wrapped up like it's some sort of like Philly cheesesteak, a steak sandwich. Okay. Woo. Almost dropped him, boys. I can't lie, I'm pretty hyped. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hyped. Yeah, dude. All right, so that looks like engine mount side right there. Wham. Okay. Hondas are so fun. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. Okay, one thing that's kind of cool, innovative, is like you guys emboss the branding into the mount or into the bushing. That's pretty neat. Made in USA. Okay, I dig it. The finish is cool. It's a wrinkle finish, like a wrinkle powder coat. Yeah. It just looks super industrial, you know. Like it's just all about function. It's not like it's not gonna make your engine bay look dope or nothing, but it's a performance part. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We'll get some close-ups or some cinematics later on, all right? Shout out Innovative, long time motor mount brand. They've been in the Honda game for a long time. I don't know anyone over there or how the business is ran today, but back in the day, I know that some friends knew some people over there, and they're all good people and they really supported themselves. Cool to see Innovative stuff still out and about. And they had what I needed, which is great because no one else had these mounts. And you know, maybe there's no sticker in the box, but I don't need a sticker. I need some mounts. Next up, all right. Yo, this is exactly what we needed. This hangs off the transmission side here, okay? And here, we'll do something real quick. You can see, okay, cool. We got the mount right here on the transmission down here, and I'm able to compare right in front of my face that it should be the right thickness. Yeah, buddy. It might be kind of a fun little, like, you know, little ripper, dude. We might have to go ahead and find us like a little turbo manifold or something like that, and throw a little like T3 or a little T28, GT28 or something on the thing and make, you know, like 200 horsepower or something like that, and have a little fun little ripper, because you know what? You know, performance, it says it. You're gonna do the job. I'll make sure to show you guys what the mounts that are currently on the transmission look like versus what we have to upgrade the car with. It's gonna be, you guys will understand later. Okay, got your rear mount. Bada bing. Not mad at it. Yep, just like all the other ones, the bushing there has the logo, or not the logo, but the branding baked into it, which is awesome. Everything looks quality, man. Would have been cool if they gave you some hardware or something, or my damn sticker, seriously, because the sticker adds another like 5 to 8 horsepower. So you know, clearly you guys can see, I was hoping to get that sticker. But we got mounts, and now it's time to take some action and get all this stuff together. And back in the car, it's gonna free up some space in the garage. And right now, we need space in the garage because this car, the 90 Civic hatchback, is gonna get pretty crazy when the doors and more parts come off of it. It's gonna start taking up space. So let's get this wagon back together.
Look, I ain't turning down to nothing. Shimmy the crown or something. Unit full of G's back when Lord Bay saw me.